The PBS Kids Playtime Pad is the bane of my existence, ladies and gentlemen. And even though I've said time and time again that, hey, I don't really want to waste my time with this thing, I somehow just keep on wasting my time with this thing over and over and over again, just for my own torture, you know, because I guess I deserve to be tortured with such a device like the PBS Kids DVD player. I mean, especially with it running with such like great frame rate right there. I mean, you could just totally see that as you're watching this like DVD. It is just some really good frame rate that this thing can run in. I mean, you remember that Lightning McQueen one, you know, totally ran a better frame rate than this did. And this monstrosity, this mockery of a device that just was made to just rip off little kids, you know? And yet somehow, some way, it just met me. And now we're doing a third video on this thing. I'm doing a third video on this device. And look at the disc just ejected. All right, you know what?
It's the ultimate bad word. You know, I mean, it's just, it has so many multiple uses, and it's so good to say. It's so cathartic when it comes out of your mouth.
From Brooklyn. I mean, that's where I come from. I thought we invented it. I mean,
What are you doing here, Piranha Plant? What, you want to join the video? No? Well, then what are you doing here? You just want to say hi? Here, say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Hey, wait. Where are you going? I don't want to just go in and harp on this thing, you know, as I'm doing this video, but I'm going to tell you something. I want to see if this is better than the Lightning McQueen player, because this does do some things that the Lightning McQueen player couldn't do. Like what? You may say, well, it can play VCDs. So let's take a look. Oh wow, every time I move it, you can just hear the disc moving in there. I don't know if you could pick, if the camera's picking up the sound or the audio, but every time I move it, you just hear the disc hitting against the plastic. Just wonderful. What happened to the audio? Where is the audio on this VCD? Why does the audio not want to work? You may ask. I have no idea. Oh, and the DVD just froze. Wow, the DVD just froze. Or sorry, this isn't even a DVD, this is a VCD I'm talking about. Man, I'm really of loss of words because I am disbelief trying to use this thing to demonstrate a certain functionality that it actually has going for it that the Lightning McQueen DVD player doesn't, and it's not working. It's not working. We just got to look at this logo for like, you know, the time of, you know, the just forever. Gosh, it's so slow. But at least it started back up, so now we can just sit here and watch this VCD of McBain. Or maybe not. You know what? There's something else I actually need to try. Hold on. Oh, but can the PBS Kids DVD player output DTS? Well, let's see. Because as we know, the Lightning McQueen one couldn't output DTS. Well, at least going through the console itself. Yes, back to the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo. Absolute nostalgia. Alright, let's just move it over here. Because I actually have to use the arrow buttons here because there's no remote. I mean, it'd be kind of nice if, like, you know, there was an app for, like, the Bluetooth connectivity or something like that. So, let me go over here. It's hard to do this with one hand. Alright. You know what, maybe it's just better if I laid it down like that, but now you guys can't even see the screen, really. Some device, huh? See if I can get it back on the... There we go. I mean, I'm obviously doing this very crudely, but let's see if DTS... If this outputs DTS. I wonder. Let's see. Does it? Does this output DTS? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. It actually works. It actually works on this PBS Kids DVD player. Wow. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. So this does output DTS through the PBS Kids DVD player itself. Wow. Unbelievable. Ugh, because the Lightning McQueen one didn't work, and this one worked. Okay, well, I guess that's another plus to the PBS Kids DVD player, is that you have that advantage of having DTS audio being output through the device itself. Yep. And you could hear the beginning of the movie, too. So, one of the other things that really bewilders me about this device is that even though, as previously demonstrated in the last two videos, it doesn't really, or it's not able to run the PBS Kids video app very well at all. Look at this. This is Pluto TV. So Pluto TV works on the PBS Kids DVD player, which makes absolutely no sense to me. Like no sense to me at all. So, I mean, I'm actually stunned that Pluto TV can work on here. Look at this. I'm watching Forrest Gump on the PBS Kids DVD player. Forrest Gump on here through Pluto TV. And you know what's sad? It actually works pretty good. Pluto TV, I've actually had this running for a couple of, for like almost an hour. Oh, wow, adaptation's on. Yes, Spike Jonze's adaptation is on. Yes, so you can watch Pluto TV on here. I don't know why the actual PBS Kids app just doesn't work. But look at this, we got adaptation on here. If you guys can even see it, you got too much reflection. Just turn this off. And look at how great it looks too. I mean, don't you love like watching a movie like this with all these frames? Like I said, it looks like a Video Now color. Like adaptation on the Video Now color. Like that's a really wonderful way. Look at this, Memento's on. And I love Pluto TV, by the way. I've used Pluto TV ever since it first came out. They play some really good movies on Pluto TV. Wow. So Memento, we got Memento on here, which I have on DVD actually. So we can even watch Memento on DVD on here because we're obviously going to play some more DVDs. I mean, it just blows my mind that, like, of all things, Pluto TV actually works on here. Oh my god. Wow. And you know what? I haven't even turned the sound up. Let me see if I can turn the sound up. See if I can actually turn the sound up. The sound was working earlier. Huh, that's weird. That's weird. There we go. I got the sound here. We got Glenn Martin DDS, which is a show that I've not seen in an incredibly long time, working on this PBS Kids DVD player, which I just can't believe that Pluto TV works. I just can't believe it. I'm actually surprised the show's on streaming, by the way. I might have to watch this later on, because this is one of those shows, again, I've not seen the show in years. I mean, just look at this. Like, there's just so many, like, but Pluto TV. Again, the actual PBS Kids video app doesn't work. I tried it off camera, and it doesn't work at all. It doesn't work. It just blows my mind. Oh, wow, even better. Even better. Beavis and Butthead on the PBS Kids DVD player. Hopefully it's not on commercial, because they actually do put a lot of commercials on here. And yes, it is on commercial. It is on commercial. But that's okay. But just look at this. Like, just get a look at this. And the reason why I'm showing all this is because who knows? Maybe after this video, this ability may not work either. The YouTube ability is gone. You cannot stream YouTube on this thing anymore. Well, you can still stream it, but you have to go through the browser, which is like, you know, whatever browser you have installed on here. You could actually still do YouTube through that. So I'm surprised Pluto TV works. And like I said, it's not running as bad as I thought it would, you know? This is in full screen. It's running okay.
That's why you're all going to grow.
It makes me wonder. It just makes me wonder. You know what else? You know what else about this thing that I also discovered? Look at this. Now, if you don't know what I'm trying to do, this actually emulates DS. This emulates DS. And you know what? The DS portion actually works pretty okay. You know, besides, you know, some occasional glitches here and there. Well, not glitches, but like, you know, a little bit of slowdown. The DS portion actually works.
Bye-bye.
I always love doing that.
Bye-bye. Here I go.
I mean, even if you turn the screen this way, it basically functions as like a regular DS. Kind of crazy that this actually works to a certain capacity. See if I can try to beat this level. I don't know how much of the screen you're seeing. I'm really doing this guerrilla style. I mean, normally I would have this plugged up to the TV or something like that, just to give you guys kind of a proper, you know, you know, way to look at it. But that's not what I'm doing here. I'm just doing this guerrilla style. So we're just gonna guerrilla style this. I'm gonna try to speed run this level if I can. If I die, then you guys will pretty much get the point. I mean, just the fact that this runs DS. I mean, again, the game function doesn't work, but the DS portion works. The DS portion works. Look at this. Oh, wow. I just can't believe this. Takes me back, though, this game. I actually have this game on the real cartridge. Ah, shoot. Also, I might have to remap the controls on this emulator. So the actual game, the actual game functionality doesn't work. The actual built-in functionality that requires the internet doesn't work. But DS, you could still play DS on it. So I guess it isn't a half-bad streaming device, and I guess it just isn't a half-bad emulation device, for that matter. I'm shocked it can even run DS. So what does this mean? Does this mean that the PBS Kids DVD player is just actually not that bad, and that whole last video I did or whatever was all just kind of BS? No, it still pretty much sucks. But maybe it sucks just a little less, you know? Maybe it's slightly growing on me. Slightly. You know? Okay, so never mind. The TV functionality actually does work on this thing. Even though I've tried it in the last video and it didn't work, but it totally works now. It just totally works now. And this is the live TV PBS, by the way. Isn't that just amazing? I'm gonna click it again. Look. Let me see if I can turn the audio up. Try to turn the audio up.
You're watching PBS Kids in 3, 2, 1.
The Croc-A-Gator contest begin!
Yep, so the TV functionality does work. The TV functionality does indeed work. Why didn't it work last time? I have no idea. Well, I think we are ready for the moment in time. Let me power this one on. Oh wait, hold on, I have this on the charger. This one's already started. See, this is already on. This is taking a while to get on. And I have both of these plugged up, by the way. This is just taking its precious time. This little device. Come on. You see how long that took? Just for me to power this on? Unbelievable. But
PBS
you know what?
Kids!
You know what? I'm going to pass the time. I'm going to open up this Blu-ray blind bag here. Yeah, look at this. Let me see if I can show you guys the actual... Yeah, here we go. It says, wow, you're coming. Have you collected? I don't even know if you guys could see it. Oh, there we go. Here we go. So it says, wow, you're coming. Have you collected me? And you have the Healer family with all these glasses on, which looks really, really weird. I mean, the glasses don't even look like they're actually really wearing them. It just looks like they took some PNGs and just slapped them over like the Healer family. Like, what's going on? You know, why are they wearing such weird sunglasses anyways? I mean, I don't know if I remember this in the show, if they ever wore these sunglasses. Maybe there's a Bluey episode called Sunglasses that I'm just not aware of, you know? Actually, I need to catch up with Bluey. I'm really sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and open this up. Well, we gotta wait for this thing to load. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, what happened? Oh no. I mean, and part of the nose. Wow. And like, that's part of the nose already coming off. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can see that fragment. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that's part of the nose or whatever that is already coming off of there. And why are the eyes so red? I mean, like, I think it's really weird that I have two DVDs of Muppets from Space and they both have different artwork on them. I really just don't understand that factor alone. I mean, it looks like they're both identical from each other, but they just have, like I said, different artwork. I mean, and these are both official discs, by the way. These aren't like bootleg or anything like that, so, you know. But we're just going to go ahead and put these DVDs of Muppets from Space in and see which one runs better. So 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see. Which one's going to load first? Ah, the Lightning McQueen one loaded first. Oh, but the PBS Kids DVD player finally just loaded that DVD of Muppets from Space. Oh God, look at the Columbia TriStar logo. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was stutter. That looked like like something from like the Video Now. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm sorry I'm referencing the Video Now so much, but I had one of those growing up. So yeah, there you go. Muppets from Space. Oh my gosh. All right, and what sucks is with the PBS Kids DVD player, I have to go through here and do this stupid thing. Look at this. I got a remote here. I'm going to try to do this simultaneously if I can, but I don't even know if I can do this simultaneously. Try to play both of these simultaneously. All right, so we're loading. It's got the FBI warning screen right there. All right. So we'll just wait in peace. We'll just wait in peace here. See which one loads first. Okay, well, it looked like, wow, look at the Columbia Pictures logo here. It can't even keep up with the frames. I mean, look at how smooth this looks. Look at how this looks. It's unbelievable to me that this just cannot keep up with the frames. Even though this loaded first. This loaded first. It's unbelievable to me. It's actually pretty depressing to me, actually. Actually, what I love about this DVD of Muppets from Space is they have, like, this very strange audio commentary on it that I always really liked. There we go, with, like, this MST3K on it. Because I remember this, like, Men in Black and Ghostbusters, they all had that, like, MST3K-ness commentary on it. So I always liked that. Wow. I mean, this is pathetic. Like, this is a DVD from 1999, and it can't even register this DVD of Muppets from Space that good. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. And sad to me. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty evident just from looking at this footage which one is indefinitely better. I mean, the Lightning McQueen player has a better screen than this PBS Kids DVD player. I mean, the PBS Kids DVD player is all blown out and stuff. You know, I mean, even just, like, looking at it, you know, just looking at it as it's running, the screen is all blurred out and washed out. And look at how kind of colorful and robust the Lightning McQueen DVD player is able to output everything. I mean, that's like depressing to me. Actually, that's really depressing to me. It is so depressing. I mean, it just, you know, I'm not trying to harp on the PBS Kids thing too much, but I mean, like, the fact that this was actually sold in stores and stuff just makes it even more sadder. Makes it even more sadder. I mean, the stuttering, like it still just cannot hold the amount of frames that a DVD has. It's impossible for this thing to run a DVD and the amount of proper frames.
No, really, look, I'm not kidding. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. All right, well, bye.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, I mean, not bad as far as, like, you know, syncing up the movie, that is. Okay, well, I guess one point on the PBS Kids DVD player is that it still embeds the, like, DVD screensaver or whatever, whereas the Lightning McQueen player doesn't. You know, but this is more like an added bonus or like a perk as opposed to, you know, overall which one is better, because I gotta tell you, the experience of watching Muppets from Space on this thing was pretty miserable, whereas watching Muppets from Space on this thing was pretty soothing and kind of fun. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so all I had to do was just update the Games app. Which takes a while to load, like everything else. And look, we have games now. That's all I had to do, was just update the app. Now, there's really no instructions on the PBS Kids DVD player about updating the app or not, so that was just one of those things where I actually had to figure out how to, you know, get this thing running. So it's just a little bit of figuring out, I guess, on my part. So I guess in hindsight, maybe it was just my fault for not knowing what to do with this thing. But you know what? That's okay. That's fine and dandy, because now we can finally play some more games, because we only played the one game in the one video. So let's play this Carl the Collector game, Fuzzy Town Freestyle. And I think, judging from that title, it implies that this is going to be like some Tony Hawk game, you know, some Tony Hawk-esque, you know, gameplay with Carl the Collector. And once again, just some absolute wonderful loading. Just some wonderful loading. I mean, it clearly isn't taking just like a little bit of while to load the game. You know, I remember back in the day on like CartoonNetwork.com, like whenever they loaded a game, they had to put like an ad before it or something like that, just to really monument the experience of, you know, like loading a game. You know, just put an ad before it, you know. I mean, just think about it. You know, I might as well just put an ad right now while this thing's loading. Oh, it's still got more loading. Like, I thought it already loaded. And it's still just stuttery as ever. I mean, don't get the impression that this is like outputting the games. I mean, if it couldn't output the DVD of Muppets from Space any good, then it sure isn't outputting the games any better.
Fuzzy Town Skate Park is where kids come to ride, skate, and shred.
Oh, that's some good lip sync. That's some really good lip syncing.
It means to rip something up, like paper. But when riding, it means doing cool tricks. Oh, look, I see some friends. Rad, let's shred.
Alright, so now we're playing the game.
2,
I don't know what to do.
1, shred.
Shred. Alright, I'm gonna go shred.
Click or tap the up arrow to jump.
I gotta tell you, I love the instrumentals in Carl the Collector. They're wonderful. Okay, that's weird. I'm actually double tapping this. Okay. Oh, did it freeze? Did it freeze? Maybe I could reset the game. Let me see if I can reset the game. Well, there's no reset. Okay, what did I do? Oh, man. Come on. Alright, well, let's try this again. Gosh darn it. Ugh. Alright, Fuzzy Town Freestyle. I assume it's going to be like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or something like that. Or maybe Riders Republic.
3, 2, 1, shred. Click or tap the up arrow to jump.
See that? I'm clicking it, and it's not working. I'm clicking the up arrow, and it's not working. Too bad. Too bad. What a world. What a world, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, I did it. I did it. By pure luck, I guess.
Click or tap the up arrow to jump.
Okay, there we go. I mean, what happened? Okay. I think the game froze. Yeah, it froze. Oh, that's great. That's just excellent. Some gameplay. Some gameplay. It can't even run its own games. It runs DS, but it cannot run its own games. Still. Okay. Okay, well, I guess this game's busted. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, and that instrumental's still playing. Or never mind. It cut off. So we'll try the other Carl the Collector game, Carl's Collections. Actually, I was playing some of this off camera, so if this doesn't work, then that would be very deceptive, ladies and gentlemen. But while this game's loading, let's go ahead and open up this Inside Out 2 thing. I'm just going to rip it open because I'm a masochist. Oh, wow. Wow, from Sunny Angel Hippers. I don't know what that means. Oh, great. And I have to open it up again. I have to open it up again. And let's see what we got. Oh my god! Holy moly, that's terrifying. I mean, look at the teeth. Look at Anxiety's teeth. Oh my gosh, look at Anxiety's teeth. Ugh. I mean, it looked like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons. Alright, so we go to the neighborhood, the park, or we go to Carl's room. I'm going to go to the neighborhood. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. All right, we got more loading, but just look at anxiety here. I mean, look at this. Oh my god! I mean, it's horrifying. It's like, oh no! Wait, did the game crash? But I played this off camera earlier, and the game crashed. Ugh, it's the curse of anxiety, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, finally. Oh my gosh, we're finally able to play this game. And, let me tell you something. One of the things you'll quickly notice is just how stuttery this game is. Well, not the game, the actual PBS Kids DVD player. Because the thing is, like, if you play this on, like, a regular tablet or something like that, or you play this on, like, a regular... Oh, wow, Carl's mom.
I found this key. You can have it, honey.
Yay, thank you.
Great! I got a key.
Yeah, he got a
It
key.
unlocks something special.
He got a key. He got the skeleton key.
There's a treasure chest nearby.
Well, he's a
Can
treasure.
you find it?
Well,
Good luck.
we gotta look for the Dutchman's treasure, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I love Carl's animation every time you walk. It looks like some real South Park. Like, I mean, it just looks like he just, like, you know, slides as opposed to walking, you know? Like, he's just like a JPEG, you know, that you just sort of control up and down or something like that. I mean, they probably didn't put... I mean, they put a lot more work in this game than I thought they did. And what I mean by that is, like, for a PBS, like, online game or something like that...
Hey, buddy.
Oh, wow,
how's the clothing
Sheldon.
going?
There you go.
I don't have the items I need to trade. I don't have the items I need to I don't have the I don't have the item I don't have the I don't have the I don't have the I don't have the items I need to trade.
Alright. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, and this thing just does not detect the button inputs very well.
My backpack is getting full. There's only room for 5 more things.
Well, for 5 more
Should I save
things.
space for something special?
Oh, wow, ice cream. Oh, wow, ice cream. Wow, can I get my chili Fritos? Can I get my chili Fritos? Can I get my chili Fritos? Give me some chili Fritos. Alright, never mind. I remember, like...
I only have room for 1 more.
Oh, wow,
Hello,
Forest.
Carlaroo.
Yay,
Find
Forest.
anything good? I don't have the items I need to trade.
What do you mean? I mean, you only have, like... You have so many items, Carl. I mean, like, you don't have any of these items?
I don't have the items I need to trade. Put items you don't want in here.
Wait,
Maybe someone else will want it.
really?
Items put in the box are gone for good.
I mean, we spent that whole day just picking up everybody else's stuff. You know, the thing is, I mean, Carl, he picks up all this stuff on the street. I mean, do you think anybody's ever like, hey, I was looking for this purple ball, and I was looking for, like, my white ball, and then I was looking for, like, my leaf, and I was looking for, like, my binoculars, you know? And I was looking for my other leaf.
Wow, we filled a whole shelf. That's okay, I can make more space. Click or tap here to see more shelves.
Wow, this game is really having a hard time loading. I mean, this game is having a real hard time loading on here. Or the PBS Kids DVD player is having a hard time loading it. Oh, look, it's somebody's truck. I'm going to steal this truck. You know, nobody else...
Aha! I found a rare item.
And the one thing I forgot about this game is, like, you actually could just click on things, so you don't always have to use the directional pad. But I'm always using it because I'm just so used to playing video games with, like, you know, some kind of arrow pad. I mean, I keep repeating myself, but there's just so much lag in the PBS Kids DVD player. There's so much lag. And I mean, one of the big problems is, like I said, the lack of memory really hurts this device. And the game just, like, glitched or just had a moment. It's like it really just cannot handle, this device just cannot handle its own game. Even though it could run DS, and it can even run Game Boy Advance, it cannot handle its own, like, game. Unbelievable. And it can't even handle DVDs. What a shame. Man, this video is getting really sidetracked, ladies and gentlemen. Really sidetracked. I forgot to turn the audio up on this one. I know the audio is up on that one. Huh, that makes me wonder. That makes me wonder, actually. You know, it's weird, the audio's up on this one. I don't know why this one is not loading the audio very well at all, ladies and gentlemen. This one, for some reason, is not getting the audio very good. That's pretty clever. I mean, these two DVD menus are very, very different from each other. And I don't even know how much of this DVD menu I could even show you guys, ladies and gentlemen, but let's try to see if we could sync them up. Even have different animation. That's weird. The PBS Kids one is not getting any audio. And you know what else is weirder? The MGM logo pops up on this DVD. This is the re-release one, and this is the original one. The MGM logo is not on this one, which is really, really bizarre. It just goes straight to the United Artists logo and straight to the movie on this one. And I remember even the Blu-ray opened up very differently. You know what's weird? I can't get any audio on this one. I don't know what's going on. Alright, well, we finally got audio on this one. So obviously the PBS Kids DVD one is running at a is running faster. And this DVD doesn't even have English subtitles, it just has French subtitles. So that's what we'll do, is French subtitles. We're learning a little bit of French as we're watching this 1995 classic. I mean, you think about all the great movies that came out in 1995, right? I mean, we got Apollo 13, Toy Story, GoldenEye, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Friday, a Goofy movie, you know, and just at the top of the list is this one, ladies and gentlemen, you know.
I want my fucking suitcase.
Alright, so we got two bootlegs of the film Step Brothers here. Well, just look at that right now. So we have this one which says it's the full screen special edition. And we also have this one right here. And they both have the same tagline. I just love the different artwork. And the spines, they don't look that similar, but they use the same picture right there. This one has the Universal logo right there on the spine, if you see it. And we go to the backs, and the backs are completely different, but they still use the same picture. Wow, so it's like I'm having some kind of weird deja vu here. And this one stills the backing from the re-release DVD of the film Meet the Parents, because all this stuff is taken from Meet the Parents. All they did was just swap out the pictures. And that's all they did on this bootleg. Credits are the same, all the information is the same for Meet the Parents. Even the description's the same. And this is what the disc looks like. And then this bootleg for the back It looks like they actually typed out a description of the movie. And I think they use different pictures. Yeah, the pictures are very different from these pictures, so they're not the same. And this backing is taken from, I don't know what this backing is taken from exactly, but it's obviously from some kind of Warner Brothers title. And this is what the disc looks like for Step Brothers. And they both use basically like what looks like the same like disc, like what do you call that? Like manufacturer or something like that. So they're both the same. This one just has the Writing Step Bros on it. So we'll put that one in the PBS Kids one. We'll put this one in the Lightning McQueen one. And let's go. See where this takes us. Alright, well this one's already started off with Step Brothers. Oh, and that one already starts off too. Now, I don't know if there's any kind of menu. Let me see if there's a menu on here. There is no menu. And let's see. There's no menu on this one either. They both don't get a menu, but they both have Step Brothers. They both do indeed have Step Brothers on them. I mean, it's really hard to tell just from the camera, but obviously, I mean, this is outputting pretty okay, and this is actually outputting okay too. In fact, the PBS Kids DVD player, this so far is the best DVD that it's played fine. It plays bootlegs better than it does official DVDs, because if I put the official DVD of Step Brothers in this thing, it wouldn't end very well, with, you know, that wouldn't.
Was that a fart? I don't know. I can taste it. I'll be honest with you, I did fart.
Oh yes, we're definitely doing bootleg versus real DVD. We have to do bootleg versus real DVD. We're actually going to put the bootleg in the Lightning McQueen one, and we're going to go ahead and put the regular DVD in the PBS Kids one. I mean, why not? I mean, we have to put the regular DVD in the real, you know, the real DVD in the PBS Kids one. You know, we just have to. We just have to. Okay, so this one already loaded. I mean, obviously this would load first because this is a bootleg, so there probably isn't much load. This one is still taking a while to load. And I'm not getting any audio. What is it with this thing and the lack of audio? I don't understand it. Every single time you load a DVD in, I have this problem. Every single time. It just drives me insane, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Like, just load the audio, please. Would it kill them to just load the audio properly on this thing? But I guess not. Because every time I use it, like, the audio just does not want to work. Now I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling over nothing. I mean, this one had no problem with the audio. But this one always seems to have, like, a problem with the audio. I don't understand why this thing just cannot input its own audio or whatever. Man, there's a lot of previews on this thing. Well, not even previews, just like the opening. I'm actually in a really, that really annoys me. Every single time I turn this thing on, it always, like I said, like, you just can't get any audio. I don't understand what is the problem. Oh look, do you remember the Ghostbusters 2016 movie? They had to, like, reboot it again after this one. It's like, man, that's pretty bad. But I still can't get any audio. Just take a good look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Just absolutely wonderful. I mean, this is just the... Wow, look at that. It glitched. There's a glitch right there. Wow. Let's try this again. Are we finally going to get audio? You know what? While this is loading, you know, for like 9,000 years, let's go ahead and try to sync both of these up at the same time. See if we can try to do this. You know, we've gotten some good, you know, success with the syncing before, so let's see. Okay, well that one still starts first. This one takes a while. I mean, this one just sounds like it's dying in there. And finally we got audio. Oh my gosh! I don't understand it with this thing. I'm sorry I'm yelling and stuff, but like, my aggravation with the PBS Kids DVD player has only, like, grown, you know? Like, as I'm using this thing, it's just, like, absolutely insane. Like, I'm trying to demonstrate, you know, this for you guys out there, you know? Because I think this would have made for a fun video, but now it's turning into a nightmare. And it's turning into, like, this nightmare that I just can't wake out of, you know? Do you ever go in a restaurant sometimes? Like, it's not a restaurant, but like a fast food, right? Like, let's say you go to, like, McDonald's or Del Taco, and they always have these kiosks there that, like, nobody likes using, you know? And it's not just a boomer thing. No, nobody likes the kiosks. I'm Gen Z and I don't like using the kiosk. You know why? Because the kiosk is slow, it takes forever, it glitches, and then sometimes if you actually order all the food you want, they always make a mistake. That's like, I feel like this is like the PBS Kids kiosk.
Congrats
like they
on
were
your new
supposed.
Sony Pictures
Wow.
home entertainment
Oh wow.
purchase. That's exciting. Open up the case, remove the insert booklet, and you're in business.
Nice.
For those buying a Blu-ray, you're now the proud holder of a digital version of your movie. Just use your personalized code found on the insert booklet inside the box.
All right. Look at that. You know, that's the official DVD, and this is the bootleg menu. Wow, wonderful. Let's just go ahead and start her up, shall we? Yeah, and while this one's starting up, I'm going to go ahead and look at the chapters menu real quick. There really isn't much to the chapters menu, if you guys can make it out. And I'm just kind of going back and forth simultaneously before we actually start the movie. And we can hear a part of the Columbia Pictures logo playing in there. Alright, but let's go ahead and start her up. Sausage Party, ladies and gentlemen. Well, at least for me. At least for me. This has been a very Segative video. Yeah, lots of Columbia Pictures. Wow, look at that Columbia Pictures logo. Total cutoff on there. The black bars are like surrounding it so massively. Yeah. Did you know that the same company of this did that game Stray? Like, how do you go from, like, you know, Sausage Party to Stray?
My asshole. Everything we've ever known is a dirt-covered pile of shit. Jacking off in our fucking faces. Covering our eyes with their cum. So cum-covered we can't fucking see. We don't know. We don't know they're jerking off into our eyes. Our faces.
Yeah, the bootleg is actually moving at a faster frame rate. It looks like it's almost in like 60 frames or something like that. Whereas, you know, the regular DVD is obviously in like 30 frames or something. So the bootleg has a faster frame rate. And the thing about this bootleg, if you guys couldn't already tell, it has like a lot of cutoff on like the top and the bottom. So it just makes it a very interesting experience to watch Sausage Party, you know? And the audio is okay. It's definitely recognizable. I mean, or, you know, audible. But it has that movie theater kind of sound to it, which I guess you'd really want for like a bootleg. You know, adds to the you know, charm. Isn't that right, Anxiety? Are you ready for some more Joe Ezderhaz? Well, I sure am. But unfortunately, we can't watch this on here. I mean, if I tried to do this, right? And I mean, I still got to rewind it. I mean, you can't really rewind a DVD. I mean, I guess I would have to do something like that, but that's not going to work. I mean, I mean, obviously that's not going to work. I mean, so what I had to do was that I had to make a DVD. But here's the thing. I only have the unrated edition of Jade. I don't have the, you know, rated edition. But wait, I do. Because I also have that on a bootleg right there. One that I made myself. So this is a very, very different experiment here, ladies and gentlemen. And would you believe it? 2 different DVD menus. We have here this DVD menu, and we have here this DVD menu. Now this one comes from like one of those, I think Toshiba DVD recorders or something like that. And this one actually comes from, I think like a Memorex, or not Memorex, sorry, Memorex DVD of sorts. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and play this, you know, we're just going to go ahead and play this because I can't find an official DVD of the film Jade. And let's see if they have the same previews. They might not have the same previews. Oh no, they don't have the same previews.
Here are some exciting coming attractions from Paramount.
Oh man, I have to shut the audio down on that one.
A family torn apart by grief.
Yes, the great 90s announcer, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Meets a beautiful stranger.
Who are you? I was afraid of your brothers.
About to
And just for reference, this is playing the rated version of Jade, and this is playing the unrated edition of Jade, if you guys didn't already know that. But you guys probably did to some capacity. Allow me, for example, to tell you how bad the frame rate is. So here's the car chase from Jade, right? This 8-minute car chase on the PBS Kids player. Directed by the legend William Friedkin, rest in peace. And here is that same car chase on the Lightning McQueen player. Look at it go. And even with the lights off, you can tell which one is running at a better frame rate. It's obviously the Lightning McQueen one. I mean, it just catches the frames a lot better. And you know, one of the other things is like you're really fighting with like, you know, like I'm really finding when I'm doing this comparison because it seems like this one has like a delay in either the audio or the video. I'm assuming, you know, the audio is delayed here because I can't really sync up the video very well at all, or it's just a sign of it running at like different frame rates. All right, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? The last test. We are finally at it. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no, oh. Oh look, and the PBS Kids one, obviously, made it faster. Every time I see this logo, I always think of Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Just every single time, it never fails. Oh look, it's the same people that produced Kazam. Okay, for demonstration, this is the reason why I chose this movie is not to be all morbid and stuff. It's because you see how colorful and lively this movie is. And you see just how underwhelming. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that Sega Genesis, or not Sega Genesis, Sega Game Gear commercial where they're like, "Ooh, if you were colorblind, if you had an IQ less than 12, you wouldn't care which portable you had." You know, like that commercial. It reminds me a lot of that. Just, you know, comparing the two devices, and where they're like, "Ooh, this is the Game Boy, and this is the Sega Game Gear. It's better, although it has a worse battery life." Actually, both of these have a really depressing battery life. Both of these devices, you have to literally leave plugged in, as like you're just, you know, watching these movies. You know, there's no way you could get through a whole movie. Too bad if you have like Lord of the Rings, you wouldn't even get to like you wouldn't even get past the New Line logo if you had Lord of the Rings and you didn't have the charger on this. So, I mean, it's pretty evident as to which one basically won as far as, you know, the DVD functionality is concerned. But there is one more thing I want to do before I end this video, ladies and gentlemen, is that I want to try the SD card port. Because, okay, maybe the DVDs don't work that much. And I will be honest, Pluto TV is not as good as it was when I showed you this because I ended up having to install an update. And the update is actually pretty stuttery and glitchy. So, you know, Pluto TV is a bit of a bust, and other features and functionalities that required of the internet are also a bust. But I didn't try the SD card. You know, so we're going to go ahead and try the SD card. The reason why I want to try the SD card is because I really actually want to show you guys what South Park looks like on this thing. It's just something I really wanted to do ever since I got this thing. And also because I saw this really terrific, wonderful, just extraordinary review of South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, my personal favorite movie from 1999, and actually one of my top 5 favorite animated movies of all time. But so much so I want to reflect my love for South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut on this review that I saw. So, yeah, I'm going to show you guys clips of this review while I'm going to try the SD card port, you know? So let's see if it works.
Today I'm ranting on South Park Bigger, Longer, and Cut. What the fuck? What the fuck was the creators doing when they made this abomination piece of fucking shit? No, watch South Damn or Stupid Park, nigga. I'll say it again. Watch Stupid Park. Watch Stupid Park. Smaller and shorter on shit. Oh my fucking god. This fucking shit ass movie sucks. This movie is the worst movie of 1999. Anyways, this show really is the same plot as South Park, which I fucking hate this movie so much. I used to watch this movie, I used to like it, but now I changed into hating this movie now because I watch it on Paramount Plus, and now I changed it, and now I switched into watching this movie into unwatching this movie. So fuck no, Stupid Park. So anyways, hope this movie gets shut down or gets taken off theaters. Anyways, thank God it got taken off theaters, and I hope it gets taken off theaters again. Anyways, do you know who likes this shit? Such a Sec and South Park Fan 420. Well, both of them suck for it. Well, I handled his opinion, but except for Such a Sec. Well, he sucks for hating this show. Do you know who likes this? Who hates this movie? Me. I hate this movie so much. It's my hated movie of the 1990s. And Joe's Band Together Flex Festival likes this movie. I also have his opinion on this movie. So, fuck South Park Bigger, Longer, and Cut. It gets the 0 out of 10, the worst movie ever. Do not watch this movie. If you like this movie, do not watch it. Don't fucking watch this movie. Don't fucking watch this movie. Go watch Super Wide the movie that made it. Go watch the trailer. It's better than this shit. If you want to watch a better movie, go watch Super Wide the movie. And South Park Bigger, Longer, and Cut, it gets a 0 out of 10. The worst movie I saw. The worst movie ever from the 1999 and from the 1990s. Goodbye. Come on, Saba, let's get the fuck out of this fucking chip joint with this fucking faggot Dante, you cock smoker.
Me go fuck myself, you go fuck yourself and your fucking motherfucker. You don't even know who the fuck I am. Stop. Damn!
Ouch. Did I just call myself? yourself a snow mountain.
This isn't freaking surgery. That the old man stabbed me.
I didn't know
You don't
that.
want to hear that crap, Skylar.
I do want to
Don't
hear
tell
that.
me you wanted to hear that crap.
Because I want to help you. Because I
Help
want to be
me?
with
What the heck? What do I got? A freaking sign on my back? It
Hey,
says
look,
save
ladies and
me?
gentlemen, it's Good Will Hunting actually on PBS
I
Kids.
just want to be
You know,
with
all the naughty words are gone.
I love you.
Don't you freaking lie to me.
I love
Totally acceptable. Totally acceptable. God. Oh, God, this video. Oh, Mantis, we can't have your Mantis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We can keep anxiety here. We can keep anxiety here. We're just going to keep both these anxieties here. Alright? Alright? I mean, this is just cursed beyond repair. I mean, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? It's really some great cinema. I mean, it just isn't like that Arthur episode April 9th, now is it? You know? Wait a minute, this kid's gonna read a paper next. Yep. They totally are just ripping off stuff right in front of your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm glad you both understand the seriousness of this offense.
I hate my life. Yeah, so Piranha Plant, you know, I was watching Showgirls and I was watching South Park and then, you know, I was watching all kinds of other things, you know. So you really didn't really miss out on anything at all. Oh, what you got? Oh, you got the Wild Robot for me? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, but we can't watch that on here. This is a 4K. I'm sorry, Piranha Plant. Yeah, look, we'll watch the Wild Robot later. You know, I mean, we'll watch it later. I can't watch it right now on this thing, but I would love to just watch the Wild Robot. So you know what? I'm just going to end the video here. Thank everybody for watching this video. But the real question is, who won? I don't know. You decide at goldfishcrackers.com as parents' permission.
The snack that smiles back. Goldfish.
Other funding for Trevon Reid has been provided by viewers like you. Thank you.
Oink, oink.